like ghosts. Those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul.
Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes.
2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Walker comes in at 6'3". Tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother. Here, 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Skied into straightaway right. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging in the baseball, they're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Here it comes on 0-2. Check swing here and a little looper. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And it's quickly 0-2. Flowers, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the cat.
Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Batting 8.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James is a good umpire. He doesn't get too excited. Keeps things under emotion.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
He throws him on the fastball there. Mike Soroka goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Walker has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, number 47, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Albies scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jump.
And he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cooper moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will wrap. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Wei-Yin Chen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw comes into 3rd now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Row. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate, and he'll pull into 2nd with 1 away.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Career numbers against Chen. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
The batter, number 7.
Ready now, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Chen with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Mike Soroka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than 2nd, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line to the right side, but a foul. Ball. The next 0-2. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Wei-Yin Chen. 0-1 the count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of it. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
So digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Number 1 over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. Career numbers against Chen. A number of meetings, he's 1-for-7. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Sliced hard on the ground. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. Albies rounds the corner and is headed home. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like. Here's Neil Walker. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Skied into very shallow right. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Tyler Flowers.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Striding in, Dansby Swanson. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Now a flare out toward right center. Number 1 ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Number 40.
Standing in, Mike Soroka. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold it. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 47.
Flowers waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
There's our
Jorge
line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try, and that's in there for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hit in the air out to left field. Cooper is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman.
In now, Freddie Freeman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center. On the run is Brinson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Freeman at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable. Martin Prado is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Martin Prado.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And that's throw into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Third baseman, Brian.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is in there. A called strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? No walks up to this.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that hit
to the left side. And nothing will come of a 2-out double as the inning is over. At the plate, number 47. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swanson onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Jorge Alfaro is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in and looking for more. Number one. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in now, Brinson. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Inciarte moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Dansby Swanson head-to-head with Jose Alfaro. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ready for another chance? Mike Soroka. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So the lineup, Ronald Acuna will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. It's a called strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning. Starlin Castro will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Starlin
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Now batting, the first
So
baseman.
2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tayron Guerrero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.